Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Sunday and let's get right to the charts as Bitcoin is right now once again rejecting from the point of control, as you can see right here. After bouncing from the 200 EMA and the value area low, we are currently trading at 110.4k for Bitcoin. And also you can see right now the RSI is almost at that 50 line, basically in the middle. So we are right now basically at the middle of the range. So this is would be a no trade zone. Basically you wanna trade at extreme lows or extreme highs. Right now the next idea, as I have mentioned in my previous video, would be a move up towards the new monthly pivot, since right now we are in November. Today is the second day of the month and the monthly pivot has not yet been hit. It is sitting at 112.4k, as you can see right here. Price is basically just almost 2% away from it. So potentially once the weekend candle closes in about 9 hours, we're going to be seeing, in my opinion, a move up towards this monthly pivot, and then potentially either we are going to continue to range right here, or we are going to have a breakdown and retest of this level right here, basically the Fibonacci golden pocket, which is sitting at 94,000. But first, before we talk about this target, we wanna first break out of this range right here, basically close above 107, 106 below. That would mean we are going to be breaking this range, and then once we fall below 100k, then we can consider going towards this level, or potentially a deeper retracement towards the 786, which would be sitting at $85,000, which would be considered a very deep retracement from the top that we have right here. That would be 40,000 in price change, or 32.3% for Bitcoin. That would be a massive correction, and if we get down to those extreme lows right here, I would be considering going into some positions, some spot buys and also some swing long positions. This would be a very massive opportunity to buy. Now let's go and look at what's happening with Ethereum. Basically, Ethereum still ranging after this capitulation right here. We are right now remaining below the 4-year trend line, which is right now acting as resistance. But in my opinion, Ethereum will also take out the monthly pivot, which is sitting at almost $4,000. And then potentially we are going to see a reject and another test of the range lows. And then if we start breaking below, then we either take out this wick, which is sitting at 3,370, or we go all the way down to this previous range right here, which would be between 3,000 and the low of the range would be the low 2000s for ETH, which would once again be a very nice buy opportunity. Solana right now also remaining below the 200 EMA, below the value area high, and we have not yet taken out the monthly pivot. The same goes for Solana. I want to look at Hype. Hype is actually above the monthly pivot. So in this case, the monthly pivot would be acting as support if we get down there. This is also where the 200 moving average is. So potentially we are going to be seeing somewhat of a reaction here and potentially a bounce. But if we start breaking lower, then as I said, the monthly S1 is sitting at $26, which I am a bit skeptical. We might just retest the range lows right here at $33, since Hype is very strong right now. I think they also, some bigger institutions filed for Hype ETF. I think it was 21 shares or something like this. I don't remember exactly, but this is like the youngest crypto project that has filed for a ETF, which is very, very nice. I'm very bullish on Hype, as you know. Sui looking the worst out of all coins. Basically we are trading below the value area low right here. You can see we have been in this sloping downward trend for quite a while right now. After the capitulation, Sui has not shown any sign of strength since then, and right now we are still actually above the monthly pivot. But if we start losing this level, then $1 it is. You can see the monthly S1 is sitting exactly at $1. That would be another 56% to the downside, which is possible if Bitcoin drops below 100k. That would be very easy for the altcoins to reach. XRP looking kind of alright, even though the moving averages are sloping to the downside, and we are still above the monthly pivot, which would in my opinion be tested. You can see right here, basically that would be 10% move towards the downside. The pump token looking very bad right now after rejecting from the downward trend line. You can see this trend line I have drawn since the price was like around right here. So basically still being respected, still in this downtrend after the massive move towards the upside. Stock market, I did cover it. We did close potentially bearish, so we might see a bearish CME open, but as you know, during the Asian session, which will open in about 8 hours, we might see a pump, but you don't know, maybe we get some tariff news again and the markets get shaken again. Now the total market cap is also below the monthly pivot, you can see, so we might see somewhat of a test and then potentially a rejection. The Bitcoin dominance actually started climbing today, you can see. As I have told you before, the last time that we had a week like this one right here, after this we went on a run for about 87 days, and after this week, if we count 87 days, then potentially we are going to be going up like until January 2026, so about 2 months and a half. The liquidation heat map, you can see right now during the weekend we have both liquidity stacked up exactly at the top 112k, basically this exactly where the monthly pivot is sitting, and then we also have liquidity to the downside, so I am expecting both of them to be grabbed. So we do see some kind of a pump and then a dump scenario, which would be in my opinion what is going to be playing out. Long versus shorts for the day, we have once again more shorts in the market stacked up. Funding rate remaining positive right now on the major exchanges. The news for next week, as you can see, potentially are still tentative. We are only going to be getting PMI on Monday, I think, and inflation on Friday. The other news are, you can see, because we might not be getting any data because of the shutdown, but we will see, we might get them like we got the CPI. And I think this covers it for today, guys. I hope you like the quick weekend update, and I'll see you again in the next week. Bye.